Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Morning San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, December 9th. Say hello to my lil friend. 42 years ago, today in 1983. Scarface hit theaters, introducing Al Pacino's unforgettable role as Cuban refugee turned Miami drug kingpin, Tony Montana. The Brian De Palma film, written by Oliver Stone, earned mixed early reviews, but went on to become a box office success and a lasting pop culture icon. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with 4 to 6 plus feet, waves rolling in. Conditions hold steady as the wind stays offshore at around 7 miles per hour until noon. By the afternoon, expect a shift to fair conditions with sideshore winds at 5 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 12 p.m. with a 5-foot incoming high tide, when the west-northwest swell is 5 feet at 12 seconds, and the offshore wind is 6 miles per hour. The first low tide on Tuesday will be 3 feet at 8:30 a.m., followed by a 5.5-foot high tide just before 2. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 56 degrees for the water temperature. Expect solid surf starting Wednesday with clean conditions and waves ranging from 4 to 8 feet. Thursday sees an increase in size, hitting 6 to 9 feet, while conditions remain clean for most of the day. Friday brings a slight decrease to 4 to 7 feet in the afternoon, but morning sessions remain clean and fun. This morning it's sunny and it feels like 45 degrees with 6 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:51 and will rise again tomorrow at 7:15. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday through Friday will be mostly sunny to sunny with highs near 60 and north winds near 8 miles per hour on Wednesday. Weekend highs slip to around 59 on Saturday, with Saturday night turning mostly cloudy and lows in the upper 40s to around 50. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, San Francisco installed an experimental street design called a Neckdown on Kirkham Street between 9th and 10th Avenues, which has drawn significant criticism from local drivers. This design created a pinch point that squeezed 2 lanes, aiming to slow down traffic. But many residents in the Sunset District expressed frustration over the confusion it caused. While some admired the city's creativity, numerous complaints led to the decision to remove the Neckdown, despite a decrease in average speeds to 11 miles per hour and a reduction in injury collisions. Transportation officials are now proposing a more intuitive design, including a speed cushion, with plans for an online public hearing scheduled for 10 a.m. on Friday. Now on to sports. The Baltimore Ravens lost 27-22 to the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday, and one controversial call in the fourth quarter played a major role in this significant game. Both teams entered with 6-6 records, but arrived at them in completely opposite ways. With less than 3 minutes to go, quarterback Lamar Jackson appeared to find tight end Isaiah Likely for a 13-yard touchdown. Initially ruled a touchdown, the call was overturned upon review, as Likely did not make a football move. The Steelers held on for the win, moving to 7-6, while the Ravens fell to 10th place and are now 2 games behind the Indianapolis Colts for the final playoff spot. And last night on Monday Night Football, the Chargers pulled ahead in overtime to defeat the Philadelphia Eagles in a thrilling 22-19 win. This victory marked the biggest win of the season for a Chargers team that seemed to be spiraling out of playoff contention. Quarterback Justin Herbert, just a week after surgery on a fracture in his left hand, rushed for 66 yards. The Chargers' defense forced 5 turnovers from Super Bowl MVP Jalen Hurts, including a crucial interception in overtime. Next, the Chargers face the Kansas City Chiefs, while the Eagles meet the Las Vegas Raiders. In local sports, the Philadelphia Flyers take on the San Jose Sharks in a non-conference matchup on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Currently, Philadelphia has a record of 15 wins, 9 losses, and 3 overtime losses overall, with 9 wins, 5 losses, and 2 overtime losses at home. The Flyers have struggled in close games, holding a record of 2 wins, 4 losses, and 3 overtime losses in games decided by a single goal. In contrast, Sharks have a record of 14 wins, 13 losses, and 3 overtime losses overall, with 5 wins and 8 losses on the road. Macklin Celebrini leads the Sharks with 15 goals and 28 assists, while Trevor Zegras tops the Flyers with 10 goals and 16 assists. In top news, the Supreme Court appeared poised Monday to expand the president's power to fire heads of many regulatory agencies, despite one pivotal justice expressing a desire to insulate the Federal Reserve from political pressure. During 2.5 hours of oral arguments, justices probed the limits of President Trump's assertion of virtually unfettered authority to remove agency leaders. Justice Brett Kavanaugh raised concerns about a broad victory for Trump jeopardizing the independence of the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors. Justice Alina Kagan warned that increasing presidential power could undermine civil service protections for federal employees. Rulings in both cases are expected by July. In business news, this week, a key moment for artificial intelligence stocks unfolds, and it has nothing to do with NVIDIA. Oracle's earnings will be the crucial event for tech investors. The market's focus on artificial intelligence growth has expanded beyond NVIDIA's chip demand. Concerns arise over the sustainability of data center demand as investors remain vigilant about signals from key companies. Oracle reports its fiscal second quarter results on Wednesday, with analysts expecting about 15% sales growth. The outlook for Oracle's demand from OpenAI will also be scrutinized, as a 5-year contract worth $300 billion begins in 2027. This week is pivotal, so be prepared for significant market movements. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is down 2% to about $90,000. Ethereum is down 1% to just over 3,100. And XRP is down 1% to $2.05. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. An invisible force has long eluded detection within the halls of the world's most famous particle accelerator until now. Scientists at CERN, in Switzerland and Booth University Frankfurt, have announced the isolation of a resonant ghost that affects particle behavior inside this superproton synchrotron. This three-dimensional shape shifts over time, best measured in 4 dimensions. The ghost arises from resonance, where energy waves interact, leading to beam degradation. Understanding this phenomenon is crucial to avoiding particle loss in accelerator physics. Their findings aim to help develop strategies to mitigate these effects in future particle accelerators. And in entertainment news, Lawrence Fishburne is looking to step back behind the camera and is currently developing a directing project, The Rule of Nines, with producer and casting director Bonnie Timmerman and actor Andre Holland. John Connor wrote the script. Fishburne expresses, "The fact that I have been making films since I was 11 or 12 means that I am a filmmaker." He adds, "This may be the moment where I move into the director space in a real, consistent kind of way." Fishburne will return for the 5th and final season of The Witcher, which he anticipates will probably be streaming next year, probably around the same time, like Halloween. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the Indian political leader and activist, Mahatma Gandhi. And he said, "In a gentle way, you can shake the world, emphasizing the power of nonviolent resistance and grassroots mobilization to create significant change." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.